What's up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, back for more Mega Man Battle Network 3. So, in the last part, Mom gave us a data disk to take to Dad, so let's go do that. Get a side pass. So something I've been meaning to talk about since I started playing this game, and since I'm at like part 15 already, I guess I've kind of been procrastinating on that, is, any new jobs? Or chips are cheap, chip prices... Oh, this is one you want to do. This is actually one that's very worth doing. Is when I went on my long rant in the Kirby Let's Play, I never really... one of my long rants about like what games I really like, I never really talked about the Mega Man series. I did talk about Battle Network briefly for when I talked about how much I was playing this game like last year. But, I mean, I've done the Mega Man X playthrough, so I'm sure you know I really, really love that game, but in general, I'm pretty well versed in the Mega Man series. I really like the games. I am not, however, one of the, like, hardcore fanboys. Like, I like the games that are good, and I don't even pretend the games that are bad are not anything but bad. If you've played, like, say, the early Mega Man series, the original NES versions, I don't really feel the games needed to keep getting made after Mega Man 3, because after Mega Man 3, they just weren't as good, and they weren't really adding anything worth it. Mega Man 8 being like the real, Mega Man 7 and 8 being the real, how should I put it, the real upgrades to the series. Same with Mega Man X, whoops. Oh well. Actually, hold on, I need these guys to be in the middle. Hold on. Come on, guys. Work with me. Work with me. There we go. After, like, Mega Man X3, the games just sort of, like, fell apart almost. Like, they just weren't as good anymore. They were really just phoning it in. And the same thing can kind of be said about this series. Like, Mega Man 1 was okay. Mega Man Battle Network 1 was okay. But, like... Surprise, none of the others made it this far. This play's too intense, or my message is too crude, so I know, it's a shame. But I only get to rob a stupid little kid. Yeah, whatever. Obviously, he's not a... oh, this is an interesting enemy here, the Twinner. This set of enemies can only be defeated at the same exact time. Killing one while the other is still alive will just cause them both to stay alive. They can actually be kind of a bother. But anyway, yeah. The Battle Network series, 1 was okay. It was an interesting concept that hadn't really been done before. Oh, I missed. Comparative to the second one, it just, like, it was terrible almost. Just because the second one actually just did so much more right. Oh, this is gonna be a bother. Like, it changed so many things that you didn't even know needed to be changed. Like, in the first game, like, the actual, like, net was extremely, extremely confusing. Oh, this is getting... Oh, sweet, guts, man. That'll finish everything off right away. You couldn't run from a battle normally. You have to use a chip to do that. The boss battles were just, like, crazy easy. Like, there was no challenge whatsoever in the boss battles. Woohoo, 10,000 zennies. And then Mega Man Battle Network 2 rolls around, and it just fixes so many problems that you didn't even really realize were problems. And then this game came around, and it's just like, it's just so good. The problem is when it's just this good, it can really only go downhill from here, and the fourth game is just bad. Like, they changed the battle system around a little, and it wasn't too bad. They nerfed all of the chips. Like, there's no more like OP chips in the fourth game, if you don't count the dark chips, which don't really count. The difficulty got ramped up a ton. But the big problem is just like the game itself was just not fun. Like, the game is set up with a bunch of tournaments rather than an actual story, really. Like, there's a story that takes place in the background, that doesn't change no matter, because the tournaments themselves, like every time you play the game, the tournaments themselves, who you get placed against, are changes. Yeah, gotta give him the data disc because our father is in a meeting apparently. So like, what happens during those tournaments, like the mini stories for each individual character that you end up fighting against is different, but the actual background story always stays the same. But like, because of that, what happens at the tournaments doesn't really feel substantial. And even more so, like some of the stuff you have to do before you can actually fight whoever you're fighting in the tournaments it's just so ridiculously, like, either difficult or unfun or just like obtuse. It's not really worth playing. And I own that game. I've played through it a bunch of times and I don't like it. So like that kind of got me off of Mega Man Battle Network from that point. Although I hear the later games are good. And then ZX, I own the ZX1. I actually want to buy Advent. I want to go back and buy it eventually. Because ZX is actually really, really good, with the exception of one huge glaring flaw, and that is how unreasonably bad its map system is. Like, it has probably the worst map system in any game ever. Like, if you go back and play the original Legend of Zelda, it is probably the only game that has a worse map system than Mega Man ZX. And that's just because it doesn't show anything. It just shows a dot on a giant square that represents the whole world, or giant rectangle that represents the whole world. The Mega Man ZX, the Mega Man ZX map isn't even really a map. It doesn't show you anything. It shows you what area you're in and what areas you can get to from the area that you're in, and nothing else. It doesn't show you where you are in the area. It doesn't show you where the exits are in that area. It shows you nothing. It's just like a little symbol that represents whatever area you're in. It is bad. The actual gameplay is great. It's very old school Mega Man X. It's got a ton of challenge to it. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm already done with this day, aren't I? It's just a really fun game to play. And I'd love to play the second one, because I'm assuming it's probably the same way. I've heard a lot of people tell me the gameplay is still really solid. Sleep time already. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. And then like the Zero series. I'm also a huge fan of the Zero series. If I do another Let's Play soon, which I probably won't because this game's gonna take forever. Yeah, it's probably just going to be this and Kirby while Azanize is gone, and then I'll do, like, another one sometime long in the future. Mega Man Zero 1 I absolutely love. It's a great, great game, just like ZX. It's got a lot of, like... It just feels really good. It feels like you're playing like an X game that's just really well made. It's extremely difficult, unless you know what you're doing, in which case it's not that difficult at all. I've played it so many times, and so many times through, I can grind out the whole game in probably like around an hour and a half to 2 hours. And that's doing everything, mind you. There's a bunch of skippable missions where I could just cut the whole thing down to about probably like 45 minutes. Oh, not Yoko, we're going to the beach. But then, like, some of the later games, like, they don't hold up as well. Like, the level design isn't that good. Is it this? No, it's not this one. So I knew it was the Yoka one that you buy the chocolates at. But yeah. Oh, this is kind of important before I keep talking about Zero. Dude, I have something really cool from Utopia. Want to buy it? You can use it to modify the Navicus program. It's pretty cool, huh? Buy it. Mod tools. So yeah, you can use mod tools to, if you get an error, when you put in, like, say if I were to go to Navicust here, and I put in set sand, which I can't actually fit. Hold on. And I run. I can't normally run green programs. As you can see, I can only run white, pink, yellow, and blue. I get an error. If I hit select, I can put in an error code. I need the error code for error B4. I don't know that offhand, so I'm not going to be able to run this. But that's what the mod tools allow you to do. They allow you to put in error codes. That area is blocked off, so we can't go over there. How about a cup of our homemade coffee? Homemade? How is it homemade? You're literally... like, you're literally at a shop. It can't be homemade at a shop. But, back to Mega Man Zero. Yeah, I feel some of the later games just aren't as good. Like, I own Mega Man Zero Collection. I used to own Zero on the Game Boy Advance, but I let a friend borrow it and he lost it. But, like, the level design isn't as good, and, like, it just feels bad compared to the original Mega Man Zero. It's kind of hard to explain. So coming in here, we have all of the other participants of the N1 Grand Prix. Talk to everyone here. The only important one is actually this guy up here. Well, I guess there's also this guy, who doesn't say anything. Aren't you a school kid? You're in there? Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? You're not even that much older than me. What? I'm already 13 years old. I think Lan is like 10 in this game. Oh. So he's someone you get to net battle with, and his Navi is Kingman! Kingman's kind of a bothersome Navi. He always stays in the back row, and he has these these three chess pieces that do the work for him. Oops, I didn't mean to use use both of those at the same time. Darn it. So the best, yeah, I was gonna say the pawns can attack 2 spaces in front of them, and the knight lets out a shockwave when it lands. So it's best to stay in the back panels and just ignore the knight. The problem is this, Plan B. Yeah, he steals an area and then he moves the pawns up closer. Not a big deal though. You can just do this. I don't know why I'm charging. I can't hit from where I am. This is a very good chip to have against him. So is this, but unfortunately I'm not close enough to use it. He will move back. Let's see. I almost want to restart this fight, because yeah, I was going to say, most of my chips aren't going to hit him from where he is now. But, if I can get... Well, I actually can still hit him with Step Cross, at least. If I can get the Z Cannon or H Burst program advances, it'll end the fight pretty much right away. H Burst specifically, because it'll do 500 damage exactly. Yeah, see, I can still hit him, but that only does 130 damage compared to the 260 it would normally do. Oh, this is not going well now. I just need a C cannon. Oh! Let's go this way, go that way, and get back in this rhythm. Now I really need a C cannon. This isn't going to do anything for me. I'm getting another message from Dee Dee. Whatever, I can use all of these chips. Oh, I could have used the variable sword chip too. Variable sword is pretty much useless in this fight against him because even if I were to get that ridiculously broken elemental shockwave, it won't hit through the pawns, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Let's do A, B, C, D. I don't know which one. I think just the first 3 count towards the program advance. Yeah, he does go into that flash when you hit him with that. When he gets low on health, he'll probably... Oh, it's too late. I'm gonna say he's not going to have a chance. Never mind. He has one other attack, but he won't be able to show it off. He only does it when he's low in health. And with that, we have defeated Kingman. It doesn't matter if you win or lose this battle, but I like to win because it gives me money. You can actually get more money by getting a higher rank in that fight. But again, my folder's pretty terrible. And I just can't really do it right now. Welcome in, one contestant. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now then, proceed through this entrance. Everyone in the stands is waiting for your arrival. Apparently we really don't want that guy to win. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to point out. His name is Tora, by the way. He actually has a name. Can we go up here yet? Nope. Dang it. That's where I can go to get a lot of money. If we look over here, we get a reg up 1. I don't think there's anything else to get. I'm gonna go ahead and save now that I've actually won that. And now for the talking part. This is the part where they just introduce all of the contestants. I think he just said his name, and I just skipped it completely. I think his name is Sunnyama. There's Chod's father, you can tell from the hair. The D-Log Net Battlers who cleared the prelims. Yeah, there's actually 4 blocks. We're in the last block, which is why you don't see, like, Yai or Dex here. See, that's a weird thing. He recognized, like, he's recognized right here, Land is recognized right here as the guy who's, you know, destroyed, or defeated the World 3. And yet no one seems, like, some of these characters don't give him the respect he deserves. Like, yo, I saved the whole world. What have you done with Kingman recently? Oh, what's that? You're pretty good at speed chess, bro? No one cares. I saved the world. The sexiest net battler on Earth, Jennifer! Johnson? Johnson! Get to my office. Koetsu. Look at all these characters without unique portraits. You really think anyone cares about them? Just the fact that they even have names surprises me. Yosh! Apparently his name is Yosh. And then, who is this guy? Age, gender, nationality unknown. The owner of a million mysteries, Net Battler Hugh! Am I out of soda? I'm out of soda. Yeah, Sunnyama. There are 4 blocks from A to D, each with 8 contestants, 32 people in total. Okay, did you guys catch all that? Yeah. So basically, this isn't where we're going to be there's basically like an elimination round taking place in a place called Hades Isle. We'll be taking a boat to go there. It's out in front of the it's out, yeah, see, mysterious island forlornly called Hades Isle. You won't believe what awaits our heroes on the ferry. I got mail. Good luck. Success. So we got the memory expansion, which gives us a whole nother set of panels to use over here, which now finally does give me enough room to use undershirt as well. I still can't use this. I really would like to. Again, I don't really have any other program I want to use right now, so this is all I'm going to be using. Although I think... No, he's not here yet. Classmates, teacher, telling me good luck. Not really anything interesting going on. Actually, I want to see if I can go back. Because there's somewhere you can jack in. Nope, we can't. So never mind. I can't jack in anywhere over there. Oh, but I can jack in here. I forgot to show this off. The DNN bus. I don't think there's anything too good in here, though. I can't remember what the chip you get in here is, or if it's even a chip. But you do get Shakers, which are the level 2 versions of Quakers. Oh, something I actually could have shown off there, but I didn't, is if a Quaker or any of its various forms land on a sand panel, yeah, it's another HP plus 100 customizer. if they land on a sand panel, their shockwave actually won't come out. Like, I guess the sand just absorbs their shockwave. And we talk to him. Pronto? It means to do something right away, you know? Time's a-wasting. Oh, hurry up and get bored. You know, I can't stand amateurs. Mega Mando. Is Pronto English? Actually, it's derived from the Spanish language. And there's your vocabulary lesson for the day, I guess. We need you all unconscious. Good night. Something's blowing out. It's sleeping gas. Tora's worried about things being kosher. What are you doing? Let. And apparently also Mega Man got knocked out by the gas? I don't know. And here we are on Hades Isle with that foreboding music. Look how perfectly, perfectly angular this isle is. Everything's like an exact 90-degree angle on this place, almost as if it's artificially made. Which it is, by the way. Spoilers. Like, you can't really tell from here, but see these? These are doors. It's from an elevator. It's because this is actually an artificial island. Spoilers again. Oh, I thought one of these had a... I'm trying to show off that you find error codes kind of randomly throughout the world just by inspecting certain places for your Navi customizer. Going over here, though, large crabs crawling on the rock. The crab pushes something out from inside its shell. You got an HP memory. That's right. I don't know why, but the crab had an HP memory. So, not really anything exciting going on in this part, but there's going to be a lot more action in the next part, and I can't really cut it in the next, starting from then. So I think we're going to stop here, and we'll actually go inside Hades Isle after this one. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Pink Reaper, signing out.